Well, commitment to beauty and diversity, makeup and skincare brand Flormar takes pride in its vast range of colors and textures that's able to meet consumers' needs across the globe. And of course, it is suitable for the skin tone of every woman. The 70-year-old brand also wants to make a mark in the beauty industry as a brand that advocates for sustainability by using clean ingredients in its products and recycled materials in its packaging. Now, to tell us more about Flormar's journey, joining us now in the studio is its Chief Executive Officer, Matthew Gomart. Good morning to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning, Christine. Thank you very much for seeing me this morning.
And I'm sure you have this wonderful story to tell because, as we mentioned earlier, I mean, it's been around, Flormar's been around for 70 long years,
yes,
right? And it still remains very relevant, very up to date. Tell us a little bit about the journey that it went through.
Yes, of course, with pleasure. You know, Flormar was founded in Milano in 1950 by the founder had two daughters, Floridita and Maria. Yes. So he contracted the first name to form the Flormar name.
Okay.
So, you know, there is a family roots and Italian roots in this brand. A few decades after, the brand was moved to Turkey, in Istanbul, where the headquarters now are sitting, and where we have production facilities, our own production facilities, our own laboratory.
Yes.
So, you know, between Italy and Istanbul, there is this international multicultural mindset of Flormar, which is, you know, between Europe and Asia, a real specific understanding about consumer needs from Europe and also from Asia, and of course from the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean, amazing story that it has gone through, and it's also nice that you do have, you create your own makeup. Right? I mean,
yes, we do.
So, which helps you a lot in terms of being up to date and being very relevant and innovative. But I mean, 70 years, is it 70 countries or are we up now to 85 or so?
No, it's going to be 75 years in 2025, you know.
Okay.
And it's about 70 countries, yes. You know, we have a very large international footprint. Our core is really Turkey and the Middle East, but we have expanded in Southeast Asia, Southern Europe, and we are going, of course, beyond with all the range that we can produce.
You are just taking over the world, just little by little. Now we find you in the Philippines. I mean, what is it about the Philippines that, you know, makes this one of your priorities in terms of global expansion?
You know, when we choose a market to expand, there are two factors that we are considering. First, of course, the potential of the market, the potential for growth. This is one factor. I would say the second one is the state of the distribution. Is it mature? Is it still traditional? And the third one is, of course, and it's the most important, is the quality of the partner we can work with. Okay. So in the Philippines, we have, you know, the ingredients. The ingredients with a very strong market, $300 million, which is fast growing at 25% growth per year. There is also a quite mature distribution with, you know, Watsons Group, which is very present. And we have a very, very strong partner, iFace. It's a group of very strong individuals who know how to build brands. They are working with other brands than us, but they know how to build brands, how to really show them in the best way possible to the consumer in the distribution. So we have these ingredients, and we really believe in the potential of the Philippines for the coming years.
I mean, from all of the makeup brands that are out there, what would you say would be, you know, the standout of Flormar compared to the others?
Yes, I mean, there are some specific, you know, it's about, we believe that we can bring to the consumer first beautiful products with high quality at very affordable price. Yes. This is what makes us very, very distinctive to the competition. I would add something which is sustainability, because at the price we produce, being more and more sustainable, and I believe we are ahead of competition in many aspects, is really remarkable. So this combination of factors makes us quite unique on the market. And we can observe it, you know, where we are. We are really developing strong leadership, first in Turkey, second in Middle East, Southern Europe, Southeast Asia, of course, Philippines.
Yes, now in the Philippines. And you did bring up already about it being sustainable. Tell me a little bit about the products that you have, and when did you start becoming vegan in terms of your products?
We launched the first vegan green collection last fall. You know, it's kind of wide, but first collection, 20 SKUs, from nail polish to mascara, with up to 97% natural ingredients. But what I would like to tell you also is that we started the journey on sustainability way before. For example, we are one of the few brands not to have any sleeve on our products, plastic sleeve. We decided not to have it, against all odds in a way, but we decided to do it. Secondly, our new products, especially new foundations and new powders, representing approximately 300 products for the last 6 months to the end of the summer, are developed with formula without parabens and silicones, which is quite an achievement if you consider the difficulty to do it and also if you see what the competition is doing. So we are very proud about that. I talked about the green, and what I would like to mention also is that in our facilities in Istanbul, we have a very strong program of reduction of water, gas, electricity consumption, which is very much competitive and also very much driven by our mother company, Groupe Rocher. The group is famous for sustainable products.
That's right.
And we are embracing this green and clean roadmap that the group is really running ahead of the competition.
Well, you've really come a long ways from 70 years ago, I mean, to where you are now. I mean, being very sustainable and being very relevant in the market, and of course, keep forging forward. We wish you all the best. Thank you so much for sharing these wonderful products, and of course for all the knowledge.
And Christine, please remember our brand signature, which is really embodying what we do. Happiness is your color.
I love it. Happiness is always our color here on New Day. Thank you so much once again for being with us this morning.
Thanks a lot.